Hey, you.
Julio?
Hey, you. My name is Sam Wheat. Listen, hey, can you hear me? Sam Wheat.
Sam,
My name's Sam Wheat. Say it.
Talk to me, Oda Maid. Say something. Julio, Sam Wheat.
It's Sunday morning on CBS. And here again is Jane Pauley.
Whoopi Goldberg won an Oscar for her standout performance in the movie Ghost. From the housing projects of New York to Hollywood and beyond, she's done it all. And this morning, she's telling all to our Seth Doane.
Whoopi Goldberg has been in the spotlight for 4 decades.
Whoopi, give us that smile this way.
Ah, yeah.
This is your spot.
This is it. This is it. This is everything.
What she craves today is this quiet spot in the sun.
Lots of people just need someplace they can go and just...
She's found a vacation home and tranquility on the Italian island of Sardinia.
The more I wrote about my mom, I thought I would have loved to have given this to her. Same with my brother.
She's been thinking a lot about her mother Emma and brother Clyde, who've both passed away. They're subjects of her new memoir, which is out this week.
In the book, you paint your childhood as pretty idyllic here.
And it was. I was very lucky.
Before taking the name Whoopi Goldberg, she was Karen Johnson, growing up in this housing project in New York City's Chelsea neighborhood.
For me, it was a great time, and to be able to have the freedom with a mother who really just said, listen, you're gonna have to figure some of this out for yourself. I can't give you all of the answers.
Her mom was a teacher here, and when the young Karen Johnson dropped out of school, she made a pact with her mom to use the city's museums and libraries to keep learning.
You know, a lot of folks had 2 parents. I only had 1. And that parent acted like 900 people. You know, she never made it about what we didn't have. She made it about what we did have and how to celebrate that.
So they said, what's the problem?
Whoopi Goldberg started acting on stage, got to Broadway,
And I'm like, whoa.
and landed an Oscar nomination for her first major film role.
Until you do right by me, everything you think about is gonna crumble.
I will follow him.
For a period, it said she became the highest paid actress in Hollywood.
Wanna dance, sister?
Why? You don't have any rhythm.
She'd also see her mom had a talent for acting, like when Marlon Brando stopped by.
My mother would turn into the other Emma. She came in and I got up specifically to say as she's coming towards us, don't be freaked out, that is Marlon Brando sitting on the couch, but I couldn't, so all I could say was, hey Ma, come meet Marlon Brando, who came to visit us. And she just went like this, Mr. Brando. It was just like, wait, who are you?
After making more than 100 films,
Here, there are lots of places to sit. Come.
even in Italy, Hollywood is never far.
Patrick Swayze wanted you
Yeah,
in
the
Ghost.
Yeah. It's funny, this particular part of the peninsula reminds me of him.
Molly, you're in danger.
Now, you can't just blurt it out like that and quit moving around, will you? Because you're starting to make me dizzy. I'll just tell her in my own way. Molly, you in danger, girl.
Goldberg won an Oscar for the supporting role she played as a psychic in Ghost.
He knows where he lives.
Write it down.
He wants you to write it down.
You write it down.
I ain't no damn secretary. Just do it.
Add to that 2 Emmys,
Whoopi Goldberg!
a Grammy, and a Tony, making her one of just about 20 people with EGOT status. Her book chronicles the start of her career and does not hold back, detailing problems with drugs, going on welfare, and learning marriage is not for her after 3 tries.
Are you still in love with the idea of being in love, or that's just gone?
I think other people seem to sparkle when they're in love, and I like to see that. But for me, it's like I sparkle when I'm not in love, which is kind of okay. You know, and the older I get, the happier I am. And so just in case, and I'm directing this to folks who may want to write me on the internet, here's the deal. I know how cute I am. So you don't have to tell me I'm not attractive enough to have a boyfriend, because shockingly,
Are you always as confident as you seem?
you know, I'm very confident, but I'm also confident in the fact that I make gigantic mistakes and step in lots of poo along the way.
On the talk show she's co-hosted for 16 years,
Well, as it turns out, there are a lot of major issues happening in
Goldberg made a remark about the Holocaust, which she says was misunderstood. She apologized, but ABC suspended her for 2 weeks in 2022.
When you look back at that Holocaust comment on The View, the one that you were suspended for, do you regret that?
I'm in a quandary at how to answer that, because people are waiting for me to say something. I said what I had to say. They suspended me. I respected what they said. I respected everybody's opinion. And if anyone's ever really interested in it in its entirety, they can look it up. But I will not put myself in that position again.
She's been a longtime advocate on a range of issues, often using the show as a platform.
The whole idea of some man deciding what happens with my body is so abhorrent to me.
Yeah, you can see now you're on a peninsula. There's water on that side, there's water on this
surrounded.
side.
Here in Sardinia, she can detach from the world. She motors through audiobooks, has about 9,000 of them, and sometimes just sits.
Oh my gosh, how do you ever leave?
Very reluctantly.
She dreams of finding a way to spend 6 months a year in Sardinia.
I'm ready to not be scrutinized quite as tightly as I am. And I think the further away I get from opinion television, the easier it might be for a while.
At 68 years old, she's a great-grandmother. Whoopi Goldberg's trailblazing journey has been one of reinvention and determination.
I'm a singular kind of person, I think.
She says she was well-equipped, starting with those lessons from her mom in that 2-bedroom apartment in New York. It makes her perch here all the more impressive.
It's the end of a peninsula. I mean, I come from the projects. I got a peninsula.
This is a long way from Chelsea.
This is a long way from Chelsea.